We were wrong about dog kisses. We thought they meant love, and it made us feel good. Loved. Welcome. Needed. But what if this moment, this most intimate moment between you and your dog, means something completely different than you've ever believed? Not less beautiful, not less meaningful, deeper, in a way that changes how you see your entire relationship with your dog. Most people believe they know their dog. They know his habits, his favorite corner, the moment before he falls asleep. But if you truly want to understand your dog, really understand him, you have to ask an uncomfortable question. What does your dog actually see you as? Not what you think you are, not what you want to be to him, but what you truly represent inside his brain, his nervous system, and his evolutionary history. The answer begins with a single lick. Around 15,000 years ago, something happened that changed the history of both species forever. A wolf, not aggressive, not dangerous, approached humans, not because of dominance, not because of hunger, but because of something scientists now describe as co-evolutionary attraction. And this is where the misunderstanding begins. Most people think dogs were domesticated, as if they were wild animals we brought under control. But that's not what happened. What actually happened was a mutual choice. Dogs chose us, and something inside us, deeply biological, deeply neurological, chose them back. That choice is still encoded in every lick. When a puppy enters the world, the very first thing it experiences is not a voice, not a face, it's a tongue. The mother licks her puppy to stimulate it, activate its nervous system, and communicate a simple message. You are safe. You are here. You belong to me. That behavior never disappears. It gets transferred. When your dog licks you, he activates the same neural program deeply embedded in his biology. He stimulates his own calming system. He lowers cortisol, his stress hormone, in real time. Your presence alone helps regulate him. And here's the part most people never understand. He doesn't lick you because he's excited. He licks you because he feels safe with you. This is not an expression of happiness. It's an expression of belonging. Your dog has more scent receptors than almost any other mammal on Earth. But that's not the impressive part. The impressive part is what he does with them. When your dog licks your skin, he gathers information about your hormones, your emotional state, your stress levels, even your health. He's reading you. And scientists at Emory University discovered something that changes everything. The scent of a dog's owner activates the same reward center in the brain as food. Not something similar. The exact same system. Your scent is neurologically equivalent to the deepest instinct an animal has, to survive. You're not simply someone he loves. You're someone his brain has learned to depend on. Many owners believe their dog follows them because he was trained to, because he learned to obey. But look closer. He doesn't follow you into the kitchen because you taught him to come. He follows you because your absence can feel like a genuine biological threat to his nervous system. Separation anxiety is not an obedience problem. It's an attachment problem. And this is where things become emotionally complex. When your dog looks at you, really looks at you, something happens inside his brain that scientists once believed was unique to humans. His body releases the same bonding hormone involved in the first moments between a mother and her newborn child. Not because of touch, not because of food, simply because of your gaze. You are not merely his owner. You are his attachment figure. There are moments when your dog comes to you, Not because he's hungry, not because he wants to go outside, but simply because he wants to be near you. He places his head on your lap, takes a deep breath, closes his eyes. That isn't random. That deep exhale, what scientists call parasympathetic relaxation, is measurable evidence that his stress system is powering down. He doesn't relax despite your presence. He relaxes because of it. His nervous system recognizes you as a signal. The danger is gone. I'm safe. I can let go. And here's the question you should ask yourself. When was the last time you had someone in your life who did that for you? Someone whose presence alone made everything feel quieter. Your dog is that for you, and you are that for him. Your dog watches you, constantly. Not because he's waiting for commands, not because he wants something, but because you are his emotional compass. When you're sad, his brain notices it through your body language, breathing patterns, and chemical signals, often before you're consciously aware of it yourself. He understands you in a way no other creature on earth can. And when he comes to you, when he leans against you, licks your arm, simply stays beside you. It isn't a gesture, it's a response. He read your emotional state, and he made a decision. I'm staying. We always called them kisses, as if they were something cute, something harmless. But now you know what they really are. An animal that evolved over thousands of years to lick your face, to calm your stress system, to treat your presence as a biological necessity. The question was, what does your dog see you as? Not a pet owner, not a companion, but the one thing his nervous system trusts to tell him that everything is okay. But maybe that's exactly why we've misunderstood it. We've always focused on the licking, the gesture, the moment itself. But that was never the interesting part. The interesting part was what had to happen for that moment to exist at all. Because no animal licks something it doesn't trust. No animal willingly makes itself vulnerable to something it truly fears. And every time your dog licks your face, he's making a choice. A choice for closeness, a choice for safety, a choice for you. Maybe we were wrong about dog kisses, because they were never just a gesture. They were proof of something much bigger. Proof that one species learned to understand us, and that we may still be learning to understand them.